So I just checked the National Park Service website, and pretty much 75% of Zion is closed. Not to mention there's cyanobacteria rampant in, I guess, the waterways there. So since the scenic loops are all closed and you have to have reservations in advance to get there, I'm just going to go ahead and push straight to 70. And once we get to 70, we're going to move into the National Forest right there just east of 15 and 70. This is the first all watercraft must exit from port of entry. It's the first time I've ever been in Utah. So we're just off Interstate 70 in Fish Lake National Forest, looking for a campsite. And this road is definitely an unimproved road. So I'm getting out and walking this because it's a little off camber. I'm not really too concerned, but if it gets any worse than this, I may start to get concerned. And this road just basically cuts back around to the main road, or to the road that I came in on, unimproved road anyways. It's kind of hard to tell which way the road goes. It looks like right here. I think I can make this. It's not the most ideal camp spot, but it works. We're losing light. We have maybe an hour and a half of light left, so it's 19:30 already. We're in between I-15 and Denver. We're about 6 hours from Denver. The winds are kind of coming out of this direction, so I'm kind of face sort of into the wind. I'm kind of a little off to an angle, but I need to check the weather. I don't think it's supposed to be bad weather, but I'm horrible at checking the weather and knowing that weather's coming. So either way, we'll be good. We are up on kind of a hill, but I can very quickly tear down and back up and get down into a lower area if I need to. Just right, the road coming up here, if there's any traffic, they're gonna have to go right by where I'm at. So I'm gonna cook some steaks. We're just gonna hang out and go to bed early, and then we'll head towards Denver. Good morning. Actually slept really good last night. Peaceful, no one, not a soul came up here. This morning there were two four-wheelers that went up on the other road. And I probably had to the cattle. I-70, I couldn't even really hear it. And for the first time, I tried sleeping up top with the girls, and there's technically enough room, barely enough room for three people up there. Well, for two children and one adult. But my kids sleep all over the place, and so for the entire trip, I've always slept down in the bottom. on a mattress, blow up mattress, but I tried it tonight and actually worked out, so that'll make things easier. So I'll probably just start sleeping up there with them. So it seems like I stop every 5 minutes, and I am, because the views here are crazy. Literally just, I mean, the scenery changes kind of drastically every 5-10 minutes. Utah is, I mean, it's just super beautiful. I've been to a lot of rest stops, but this one is by far one of the most beautiful. Right along the Colorado River, you can see the raptors going by. So we're in Frisco, Colorado, touristy area. It started getting kind of dark on us. Some weather looks like it may be coming in, and we were going to push on, and I was going to try to hit some national forest roads closer to Denver, but I thought I'd just check out these campgrounds that they have here. They're all full, so my only other option is going to be to go to this Miners Creek Road that I read, where it says there may be some not level areas that you can pull off into, and that it's a pretty bad road, but they got a van up in there, so I shouldn't have any issue. But anyway, that's what we're going to try to do. We're trying to find a place to put down for the night. We're an hour west of Denver, and then tomorrow we will it's got a lightning proximity alert. Tomorrow we will push toward the plains. So apparently you drive on the bike path. Huh. That's crazy. You drive on the bike path. So I just had to back up about, I don't know, 200, 300 meters, because there was a van and a travel trailer coming back, and they were like, yeah, I should be fine, but they said that they were not fine, and that it was like a Winnebago Sprinter van type deal, and I guess it was they got stuck, and then they had a travel trailer and they got stuck as well, and I can't believe they took a travel trailer back up in there. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna walk up just a hair.
Can I?
No, stay here.
I'm bored.
We're probably gonna use this campsite right here. So we're in Frisco, Colorado, up towards Peak 1. Stopped in Frisco to fuel up. We started losing light. There was some weather moving in rapidly. We were going to push further towards Denver. We're an hour away from Denver, and go to the Roosevelt National Forest. There's some forest service roads that were out there we were going to try to get, but I decided to go ahead and there's some National Forest campsites that are along the Dixon Reservoir, I believe it is. Anyway, they were all full. Every one of them just completely packed full. Like, I mean, I couldn't believe that. And there was like 5 of them, and there's a lot of sites. So there was this Miners Creek Road, and you drive on a bicycle path, and then it's like it's an off-road. You have to have a four-wheel drive high clearance vehicle. 2 water crossings, and then we just decided, literally the sign is right here. And it says, camping allowed beyond this point, and you can have no fires, but you can have a gas grill. And right at this point there's a pull-in, and I was like, you know what, it's dark already. You can't really tell how dark it is, but it is dark. I've got a 1.4, an f1.4 aperture lens on here, so it's a really fast glass, and so it looks like it's light outside, but it's a lot darker than what that camera is showing you right now. So it's also like 55 degrees. We were camping at Lake Mead at the lowest temperature was 82 degrees. And we've been used to the temperatures not being below 80 degrees at night. So it's very cold. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop out and get the cold weather bag, get the girls their jackets. They're searching for pants right now. And then we're gonna just pop the treehouse, and I mean, we're pretty much already set up, especially since I'm staying upstairs with them now. And then we have the Chinese diesel heater that I filled up the diesel the other day, and so we're good to go. We can run that all night. We'll be nice and cozy. So I'm gonna pull the ladder down and get up and get the jackets. Putting these new gas struts to the test, because it's cold and they don't do as well in cold temperatures as they do in hot temperatures, but it went up just fine. And I have that monopole that I'm going to use to lock it out. So we just had dinner. I didn't film it, I guess I should have, but I just reheated steaks in the microwave for the girls, and then I made the 1 minute omelets, which is basically take an egg, take a microwavable bowl, you line it with butter, take 1 egg, crack it, whisk it, put it in the microwave for 1 minute, put your toppings on, put it in there for additional 20 seconds, 30 seconds, depending on what wattage your microwave is. You fold it over, let it cool, and you've got an omelet. So just made some tea, Earl Grey, and gonna have some tea. It's decaffeinated, and with some stevia, and probably try to download some of that footage onto my hard drives so I can start prepping for video editing. Well, they say it's cold, so we'll go ahead and start the diesel heater. So it is a little warm-up thing. The screen's covered right now, but it's down in between. Comes out right there and blow up here.